Scotch Test Dummies with Scott and Bart.
Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here. Bart. Big Bart.
Maker's Mark 101.
It's the 101 of Maker's Mark.
I like me some Maker's Mark.
They hand dip, and this red wax is actually part of their signature
You
style.
once said the little old ladies that dip it in the wax. And I said, how do you know it's little old ladies?
You know, I had a buddy that went there, toured it. And every 1,000th bottle, they do a slammer, and it goes all the way down. So if you see one, it's 1,000th one they did. Test it! Snuck up on your style.
Red dip wax.
All right, we're back in. So there you go. Yeah, whenever it's funny, I'll see a wax that comes way down, and I want to buy it, even though it means nothing other than that old lady.
So I've learned recently, you know how we kind of do a short intro.
Yeah.
Then we do the music.
Right.
The picture of the bottle. And
Totally.
You know what that's called?
Yahoo! What?
A cold open. That's what they call it. Like in sitcoms, they would have like a 1 to 2 minute
That's true.
little intro.
I do remember that. Then
And
you
they
get
break
their
it.
little theme thing
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
It's called a cold open.
I like it.
Just saw
We
that
do a cold
a while
open?
back. We do a cold open.
Sweet.
Some are a little longer than others. For no particular reason.
What does that mean? It means we're special and different. I was waiting for you to go, special. Yep,
I was
special.
They got a deadpan.
Oh, you got a deadpan.
And they got a
Deadpan.
eyebrow raise.
Yeah, like special and different. Yep. Yep. We have a shirt, or at least we used to. It said "Rye be different."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that because it's kind of like "Why be different?" and that rye.
I think it's still available.
Yeah, there you go. Whoops!
Not that popular.
Don't push the merch early. I know. I like it. I like that one. Actually, the most popular one is "Love the Pete."
All right, Maker's Mark 101.
Woo!
50, I'm going to guess 50. Yeah, it is 101 proof, 50.5% ABV. Maker's Mark, honestly, it's one of my
50.5.
favorite bourbons. It is.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
did
it is good.
we did a 16 bottle blind bourbon shootout
Mhm.
3 or 4 years ago. Maker's Mark won it for
The
me.
regular
Just the
Maker's
regular
Mark.
Maker's Mark.
I have the cast strength for whatever reason. I don't like the cast strength as well as their regular release. Nor what's the barrel state? 46.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maker's 46.
Maker's 46.
Yeah. So Maker's is a weeded bourbon.
Yep.
In other words, there's no rye in the mash bill, so they will come off a little sweeter, a little floral,
Yeah.
lighter.
And I love me some
honey.
rye in a mash bill, but I like the Makers.
Maker, and I tell a lot of people, Maker's Mark, you can go into any liquor store.
Yes.
It's $25, and it's a good bourbon.
And it is phenomenal and consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll run into somebody that's starting the deal where they think they got to drop $100 to get a good bourbon. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. So, and this is even special. We're talking the regular release.
Yeah, and I'll throw into that because of that 16 bottle shootout. You picked out Elijah Craig small batch.
Yes, I did.
For the same reasons.
Right.
A lot of people, beginners, newbies are talking to me. I recommend
Yep.
Maker's Mark, and I say
Yep.
Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yep.
Like I said, and I'll tell them with Maker's Mark, you're getting a weeded bourbon. It's lighter, it's smoother, it's sweeter. And with Elijah Craig, you're getting a little bit of rye in that mash bill. And it's a little bit spicier.
I like to send them to Wild Turkeys as well. And probably my second favorite bourbon, extremely affordable, is the Wild Turkey Rare Breed with the little wooden top on it. So, I mean, and you can get that anywhere. So, no need to go into the bottle of wow. Favorite.
All right, you saw the disclaimer at the first. COVID long-lasting effects here. No taste, or muted taste, muted smell.
What do you got to do?
I'm not getting anything. Hashtag trust Bart.
Thank you. Pointed myself like 18 times.
Hopefully this goes away soon so I can quit saying
He
that.
didn't want to trust me no more. No more trust.
I don't get anything on the nose here besides whiskey.
No, I get beautiful spices, like all those kitchen spices. A little touch of sweetness. The vanilla's all over it. Little butterscotch trickling through. Oh, yeah, it's a trickling butterscotch. Great nose. Great nose.
It's lighter. It's not jumping out and grabbing my nose hairs though either.
It's got my salivation going. My goodness. Can't wait. Anticipation's there. Nice. Mm-mm. What you got?
Nice mouthfeel. It really took over. And again, my senses are muted here, but I liked the way that it saturated my taste buds. It took over. It's really sweet. I am getting a nice honey / citrus sweetness with it.
Get a honey ginger. Wow. Yeah, and you do, the weededness will give it these little floral hints as well. Much more rounded, much softer. The rye is punchy, so the wheat gives you these kind of ease of entry. Lighter floral, got honey still there, a little bit of popcorn butter flavor as well in the finish. Beautiful. Tons of popcorn butter finish. That's nice. That is really nice on the finish.
I'm doing a trick that I learned because of my senses, but just holding the whiskey in my mouth and breathing through my nose and letting it try to pass over the back of my tongue. I'm still not getting much here, but that's just because of my senses.
Mm.
I mean, it's. I agree with your smooth. I agree with the sweet. I agree maybe some slight vanillas and caramels here.
Yeah. Well, this is the nice thing really about Makers is consistency, flavorful, approachable. Again, getting these nice little honeys in there. And there's that butter popcorn finish again. So so when it always reminds me of buttered popcorn, but it's a creamy popcorn induced, and it always makes me think heavily buttered popcorn.
I got some butterscotch.
Mm. Yeah. Yep. That butterscotch vanilla is in there. I mean, this is just good. Now,
Toffee.
yeah. Here comes a male chupacabra coming in to say hello.
Get. Go on. You don't need to be in
A lot of heavy breathing. He heard Makers was on the table. Was like, I gotta come down. They call me Whiskey Dog. He's said hello and he's walking away.
He never comes in here. He's like, oh, camera's rolling. I gotta go in. I like Maker's Mark. I don't think I will be disappointed by this one when the senses come back. I think this is really nice mouthfeel.
It is. What I would like to do at some point in time is maybe we do a family shootout where we've got the regular Makers, the cast strength, the 46, this. Did they have one other one we had too? I thought we had some other wild one.
Well, they've done the 2 annual releases.
Yep, that must have been what I was thinking of.
2019 and the 2020, the RC6, the SE4, PR5. I can see them right here.
You got them.
My red wax is right behind you there.
Red wax. I would love to do a family thing and see how they move and shift and gravitate within the family. So, because I didn't really used to like the 46, and then I tried it in one of our, I don't know if it was on camera or something we were just doing, but it warmed up to me nicely. So.
This is, I believe, kind of a special release from them. I don't know how much is produced or if it's going to be a regular on the shelves, but it does come in these nice little boxes. Well, it mentions
that if you were like a guest, a special guest at the distillery, this is what they let you taste, but now it's being released. So whether that's marketing or not, I don't know. But very nice, very nice. So, so I know you're writing a tidbit, not a score. I like the higher proof here. I love the popcorn notes. To me, it fits nicely right in the range. And 89, could have been an 88, 89. It's real solid. It's nice. I like these. These are great sippers. This is something I'd like to sip on in July and August when it's hot as all get out. I could throw a little cube in and see how it plays.
Makers me like it.
Makers me like it. A lot.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
You ready for some merch?
Go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can check out our coins, our glasses, shirts, hats, dropper sets.
Yes, we still got a few of the lone soldiers featured on the back of this. It's our salute to 2020. It's what we think of 2020, what it did to us and what it did to some of you.
Patreon shout out.
Ooh, we got
So you can also go to patreon.com. It's crowdsourcing. It's fan funding. It's like OnlyFans. You might know what that is. We're not on OnlyFans.
No.
We are on Patreon. You can go there and look for the Scotch Test Dummies.
Right.
And you can support us for as little as $1 a month.
Right.
Or $100 a month.
Ooh, I like the way you're talking now. And if you do support, we either talk your name at $1, shout your name with some kind of gusto and funny little quibs and comments at $2, although we'll do that with 1 too. 3, you get that same treatment, but you could send in a photo if you want, as long as you cover the pickle. We all know what the pickle is. Then you can go up from there. You can just go up. More like, ooh.
$2 supporter.
No.
Ready?
Yes.
Ethan Frank!
Frank! Yeah, I use it like he was from Sweden.
That's like
Frank!
Father,
we have a Frank.
Father of the bride.
We have a Frank.
Frank.
That's right.
He wants the chipper chicken.
Father of the bride.
Frank.
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 Wasn't it Meet the Fockers where he was Gaylord? I just remember the name. That was his name, wasn't it?
Thanks, Ethan, for the support.
Thank you, Ethan.
I think that should
Patreon.
wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.